What's up, long dark survivors? We're looking for the Woodwright bow. There are 4 places where you can find it here in Hush River Valley. Just doing a little survey of where we're coming from. It's the cave system from Mountain Town, right? So this Woodwright bow's got a couple of specs. It's a little heavier than a survival bow. It lasts twice as long. The aim sway is reduced on the Woodwright bow, making it easier to get a critical hit, headshots being critical hits. And then the downside of the Woodwright bow is that it's not craftable. So you get one. So you get it early in the game. It's a big bonus. It's gonna up your archery skill quite a bit and quicker than with a normal survival bow. Another downside, it's only available in the Far Territories expansion pack. In the long run, your bushcraft bow is still going to be better. The one that you get from the trader. You get a blueprint from the trader. So when you get this bow, don't go and make 1,000,000 arrows from all your green birch saplings, because you're going to need them for your bushcraft bow if you're doing the long game, if you're planning to do the long game. And that's about the long and the short of it. The important thing is you gotta have it. You just gotta have it. And I think the sooner you get it, the better. So I'm doing a walkthrough of all the spots where you can find it, and it's in what's you'll see. The way that the video is set up is to say that you can do it in one loop. So if you don't get it at one spot, we'll do all of the spots until we get to the last one, because there's no way of telling where this bow is when you start off your game, right? We've just crossed a very, very memorable landmark, that the first log that you cross the river by. Try to memorize these landmarks, okay? This is another very a prominent one. This a gully that you go through here. Is it a gully? I don't know. There's a hole in the wall, whatever. Very memorable spot. And when this guy spawns here, this deceased individual, more often than not, there's a hatchet right near that person, which I presume must have been of the male persuasion. I'm not really in the habit of examining corpses closely, so that's just a wild guess. Okay, here's another memorable landmark, this log that you cross. Once we've gone over this, take a sharp right, and this is close to the place where we crash when we do that the signal void missions, right? Remember, we came here, I don't know if you've done any of the other videos, but this is where you come and wait for the aurora. There's a little camping spot up here. Nice little camping spot here with a variable of spawning a hatchet. Okay, so just go along here. Go towards that rock before you try turning up. Right, to find that out, you can see the little edit. Right, so here's our first bow. Well, here is the bow. I'm just going to show you where you can find all of them. Just so happened that I found it right here, first try.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, so there's a lot going to happen real quick because I'm going to get some stuff, and then I'm going to get a sprain risk. There we go. And then I'm going to do a survey, and we're going to not really see much from the survey. And then after this, I'm going to eat a little bit of pemmican, and that's going to take away my sprain risk and solve some other issues. Here we go. Nice. Okay, that's an unburdened application. Okay, so now if we don't get the bow, emission on, yeah, right? This is the way to the second spot where you can find it. And there's the recipe for pemmican in the description. I suggest highly. Okay, so there's going to be some scrub brush here when you do it the first time that you've got to come through using a hatchet. There's no other way of getting through that stuff. So hopefully you've picked up a hatchet by now. Otherwise you're going to have to go around, and I'm not going to show a video of that because that will suck for everybody that's already got a hatchet. Okay, so yeah, we're going off. You can just see that little, it's like more of a pond than anything else. You can just make it out there. 3/4 view up, 3/4 way up on the screen there. That's the next spot where you can find the famous Woodwright's bow. Right, so I'm a little bit got a little bit of indecision going on here. Don't know what was going on in my old head. It's not working so lucky anymore. But we've got a hulf here. So now this looks very brutal, okay? That looks super brutal, but you'll understand later. And yeah, this is the spot, and this is where you'll find it.
This will be useful.
Okay, so that little blob there in the red circle is the closest, or is the best landmark on the map. The best thing on the map is going to indicate that you're close to this little pond here. Okay, if you do not find the bow here, continue on to the next spot. Head for that arch, that little arch made from the broken tree trunk. And then go down here. There's two of these things, I think. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of them here. They don't really stand out. We're hitting Ash River. Okay, so now I did an edit there because I overnighted here in the cave because I was a bit tired and I just wanted to make a nice smooth running video. So there on the right hand side is a nice cave to do an overnight. And you can hear the lion, right? So yeah, this is now pretty real. There I'm gone back to, this is the overnight one. So this is my walkthrough one. That one was just for your convenience, that previous little clip there. Okay, if you stick to this side here, you're not going to tangle with the line. That line is every kind of grumpy, eh?
Looks like I survived another night.
Yeah, it looks like the developers have fixed that walking backwards exploit of hunting the lion. Maybe it was just that first one in Mountain Town, I don't know. I must just go and check that, see if that still works. But the thing is, it doesn't work on any of the other ones. And we've survived another night just to be eaten by a lion. That's great. Okay, if the thing is there, if the bow is there, you can see the guy sitting underneath that rock. He's not there in this one. I'm gonna do a little edit of showing you where it would be if it was here. There we go, there's the edit. C6 Steve style edit. And there's the dude with the bow. Right here. Okay. And then I'll do a little survey. You can't really, like that upside down Y is the only thing on the map that vaguely gives you any clue of what might be going on here. So this is interesting because now we're going to go through the ice caves here. Ice caves are a nice shortcut to the next spot that you need to go to. I like these ice caves. They make life a lot simpler in Hushed River Valley. Gooi a torch. And here we go. Okay, here's the first turn to the left. I think it's going straight there is a dead end. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we just follow the map here. There's a that wasn't the tunnel, that was just a place where and that also not. Okay, here we've got a split. We're keeping to the left here. And it's been a long time since I've been in here. I can hardly remember what's going on. There's another split. And we're staying, we're keeping straight again. Yeah, we're gonna go left. Okay, there's a go that way, and you can see the tunnel exit there. Nice. Now I forgot to survey this when I got out, but it's there. It's right in the middle. It's right in the middle of the map. Okay, we've got a bit of, we're on a bit of a elevation here, a bit of a ledge. Sweet, sweet shortcut to this place. And then we go, we travel north. Again, you're gonna need a hatchet to get through the brush, the stuff here. What's it called? I don't know. In this, for this one, it's still there. So I'll give you a practical demonstration of what you need to do to get through this. Scrub brush. Guys have asked me if there's any other thing that you can use. I thought it would be cool if you could light it, because that would also get rid of it, but you can't. Only a hatchet can get you through those things. We're going to go up here, and I think we're going to go to the left there. Is a bit of stuff. But we're not looking at stuff in this video. We're just looking at how to get the bow. I think it's called something Vista. Where we're going. It's one of the POIs and one of the places where we do for the cartographer's award. And also didn't do a survey here, but I'm not gonna. Many Falls Vista. Yeah, this is quite a climb. And we're just gonna boogie down here. Guys, if you've ever been to Moose Overlook, that's where we're going. If you've been to Moose Overlook, then you would have found the bow if it wasn't at any of the other spots. But this is for everybody else who has not yet had the privilege of going to Moose Overlook in this particular. So now I want you to listen to something here. Listen to the left-hand side here. Can you hear something there? I thought it was. I was thinking and hoping that it was a bunny, but it's not. You'll see now what it is. Yeah, it is a barking wolf. Now I'm going to show you why I dislike these wolves. Because I shoot miss and pay the price. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I've got lots of problems going on everywhere here. Yeah, so I edited out all the first aid there just to not have you also live through all of that. But that now you know why I shoot those wolves when I see them. We don't want that to happen. And if you've been in Long Dock for longer than a half an hour, I don't know, how long does it take for those things to start spawning? And you know all about it. Wolves. Can ruin your day. And 3 of those wolves in a row will end your game. For sure. Right, here we go. Okay, when is the edit coming? We're gonna edit soon. And then I'm gonna do a... there we go on. There we go. Okay, so here is... Frikkie van Vieren lying there in the snow. Okay, so here we go.
This will be useful.
Right. And then we're going to do a quick search. Moose Overlook. And then we're out of here. So we're going to go back. I'm going to show you how to get back to the cave system that we used to enter Hushed River Valley. So if you're just here for that part, jolly well done. I don't know if the Google will show it up on a search. How to get back out from Moose Overlook. I'll try and put that in the description so that it's an option. Sometimes you can get stuck in Hushed River Valley. The first time in here, it's a bit overwhelming. Getting used to all the trees and the snow. Everything looks the same. Sorry about the very jerky. My apologies. I was shoddy editing on my part there. I'm going to try not to do that again. Just when you look around way too much and then speed it up, it looks very bad. But yeah, so my bad on that one. I'll try not to do that again. Okay, drink some of that mamba juice there. I don't know what is in that stuff. I've got a sneaking feeling that stuff is not 100% healthy for you. And most probably frowned upon by people like the Olympic organizing guys. There's a major performance enhancer there. I don't know what that looked like it was missed too, but I got that one. Okay, so let's try again. Way on the left hand side there, you can just make out a rope. That is how you get up to the high level for when you want to go to the... There, you could just see it. I was still looking around way too much here. So that rope to go up to the level where you can get up to the prepper cache. That rope's one way to get up there. The other way to get up there is through the ice, that ice cave system. And then on the left here, there's a one-way down from where we come in, and then you go all the way down.
Not sure why
you
I
can't
feel
get
so tired.
It's because you've been drinking performance-enhancing drugs. Swaar. So you can get down from there, but you can't get back up, and this is how you get up from. You just have to go around here, and so you can see that the performance is physical only. it doesn't do anything for my... Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to take a caffeine pill now, see if that helps. Okay, so it reduces fatigue, but it does not enhance cerebral function at all. The brain's still not firing on even half the pistons, never mind most of them. Brain is trying to keep up with things here. Okay, so now we're going to hit the straight, we're going to speed up, and on the right hand side there's a guy lying there. That guy. Okay. Rumor has it he was a chef in the shipping industry. I've got a feeling it was like a cargo ship. And he had with him, he's got a recipe. He's got a survival food recipe. And when it's in the beginning of things, you can find it there from him. Can't remember exactly which one it is. Still working on that video. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into second gear. We're over all the side effects of all the ephedrine stimulants that we've taken. We're over all of that stuff. Now we're motoring again. We've got a quarter eyeball left. And there it is. That's the cave where we're going. That's how you get out. Thanks for watching. Enjoy playing Long Dark. See you later, and don't think about subscribing, eh? Just hit it.